What do you think, guys? We're going to have a look. Got my lighter with me. Oops. It's not very good footing. Wow.
This is my island in the sun.
Guys, how you doing? We're over in Mosta. Not sure if this is Mosta. Wow, it's very windy today though, guys. Hope this GoPro is blocking the wind. Look at the views from here. There's a small restaurant here. This is Ġnien tal-Għarusa, Mosta. It's the bride l-Għarusa, it means. There's a lovely folk tale about it. Here was a very rich family that had a tower. Let's get past this road and I'll show you. We'll walk down a little bit. Hopefully the wind is being blocked. The garden is actually over there. It's been refurbished, like a lot of things in Malta. I wonder when they're going to get round to me. This is a statue. It's been here for quite a long time. I have a look at the year. I think there's a year on it. Little valley going down straight in front of us there. Look, Bidnija, St. Paul's Bay just round the corner. Bidnija, we've been up there. Right on the top, some really nice old olive trees for 2,000 years old. What we'll do today, we'll walk along here a bit. This is a nice place here to eat. He does barbecue chicken, I think, and jacket potatoes and things like that. We're not going to go there. This is a nice statue. 1873. Let's have a walk down here. The stairs are from 1873, I think. That's private land, it looks like, from the farmer. You can see the stone here and how it's been cut out for irrigation, for water flow. It's quite a big. It's been cut out of the stone. Anyway, these guys, Combo, I think it is the family. They lived on a tower here. I'll tell you the story, the folk tale. Let's just put the camera. Are you sitting comfortably? Then I'll begin the story. There was this beautiful maiden, Combo. She lived here with her family. They're a well-to-do family. I'm gonna stop a little bit because the stairs are tricky. Anyway, she was betrothed to this other guy, his rich family. But there was somebody in between. There was this Turkish guy. He was a slave. And he couldn't do enough for Marianna, her name was. He was infatuated by her. And she didn't realize this. But he watched her. He was just infatuated by this beautiful maiden. But obviously he was betrothed to this guy. And he was broken-hearted. Always a slave, taking care of the house and the land and things like that. One day he had enough. And he broke out and he went onto... At that time there was a lot of ships coming in, Turkish and pirate ships coming in and attacking Malta. Obviously they were raping and pillaging. He joined one of these pirate ships. He vowed to come back one day and get what he thought was his true love. Anyway, off he sailed into the sunset, joining these pirates. some years later, was eating away inside him, his Mariana. He was out of his mind about her. Oh, there's a little farm here, look. You see where this is Bidnija in front of it. He was out of his mind, so he determined to come back one day. And he did. One day the pirate ship came in and he headed for this place. It was a tower and there was a reservoir in those days. This is actually the wall of Victoria Lines, later on the British. Anyway, he kidnapped her to make her one of his harem. The sweetheart, broken hearted, came. He didn't find family, killed. Mariana disappeared. What's he gonna do? He vowed. Oh, busy here, guys. I hope you're hearing me over the noise of the wind. We'll start going back up again. This is the main road to St. Paul's Bay, going up this crazy hill. Hey, I've got a story of this hill as well. We'll put the intermission of the Mariana. A friend of mine, she was in one of those Fiat, was it 100, the little one? She got the kids in the back, 3 kids in the back. She came up this hill and she somersaulted with the car. The lorry driver got out. We're talking about years ago. Lorry driver got out, rolled her back, off she went. She went back to her husband and said, oh, I turned the car. What? You turned the car around? As if nothing happened. Anyway, where are we? Mariana. She's over in a harem somewhere in Turkey. And the sweetheart, he's gonna find her, he said. So what did he do? He joined a pirate ship as well. He disguised himself. This is a well-to-do guy, you know, like a silver spoon and all that business. So off he went. Turkey, years passed. He's going into villages, he's going into many places all over, looking for his sweetheart. Distraught, walking through this small village. One day he heard a Maltese woman singing a folk tale. Anna, it's called. If you want to Google it, many songs Anna. It's like a true life song, like the rap of modern day, sort of Anna. Anyway, he hadn't heard her for years and years. So he started singing, answering back her calls. Sorry guys, because the trees are very low. And she answered him. Oh my God, it's my sweetheart. They joined together then, came back to Malta, lived many years together then, many children. That's the folk tale of Mariana of Ġnien tal-Għarusa. We want to find where the tower was. We're going to keep walking this way. This is actually the Victoria lines going. You can just see Mosta Fort. So see how the video is going. Maybe we do a part 2, continuing on the Victorian lines to the fort. The fort isn't open. It's closed off to the public. It's got a big history. Mosta Fort was the heavily loaded of ammunition, bombs, torpedoes. It goes deep down. They opened up 2 stories and they sent me a message because I'm with this Heritage Malta, and like all messages from Heritage Malta, as soon as you answer it, it's gone. 20 people are allowed in the 2nd floor. Finished, sold out. So they ever got friends? I don't know. I never get a chance. There was a one about Camino, 20 euros, history of Camino. I had the email, that second I had the email. I answered it, gone, sold out. Maktab, that's our mountain over there. Bidnija, this is the road coming up. You can see very, very busy. All the way down to St. Paul's Bay, Aura Bujibba. This is a bit dangerous here. Let's stick here. As you're coming over from up the hill, it's the first turning on the left hand side here. The garden is a little bit down, a few hundred yards I think. You'll see it because in the mornings till about 3 o'clock there's this green van here. About now I think he goes because it's not so busy. You see the cars, lots of cars parked here. €5, €7. Barbecue pork. Look at the views, guys. This is the first time I've used the GoPro with the wind blocker. Let's see how successful it is. I'm still getting used to the settings. There's another setting with an external microphone. It's not working, so I'm doing something wrong for definite. When you get old, guys, things get more complicated. All things are complicated. Gone are the old days. Remember the tuner of the television? I had a problem with that as well. Something it wasn't accepting. There's something the different things. Technology. Is it good or is it bad? That's what I say. Just a few hundred yards down here. Beautiful views on the way. This was an old garden years and years ago, and a friend of mine said, why don't you come over, Steve, we're doing the walls. You can see these walls here. They've refurbished all the walls. They were crumbling inside the garden. They were crumbling. They were replanting trees. You can see how this has been 16th, 17th century. Was built up like this. Beautiful views. Look at Aura. In the 70s there was hardly anything there. And Magdab, the tip where all the refuse goes of Malta, wasn't that high. I heard the government say that they're aiming for Mount Etna. We're going to be skiing soon in Malta. Not far away. There's going to be a ski resort on top of Magdab. Because it's getting higher. I mean, it's not so high as it used to be because we're recycling. Probably they're not the best in Malta. Malta's not the best in Europe, I meant to say. Recycling. But we're getting there. I can see on a Tuesday, you know, like hundreds of bags being put out. So people are getting round to it. How beautiful, yeah. I'm wearing a hat, guys. I changed it to a white one. I've got tons of these ones. €3 if you want, plus postage and packing wherever you are in the world. 5, 6 colours if you want. Don't forget to come over Sunday, have a chat. New chat this week. Or continue from this week whenever this video goes out. I managed to get the software sorted out, so can bring one. I think more than one would be confusing. They can sort of share your, whether laugh and a joke, share your experiences in Malta, maybe ask me some questions, I don't know, as long as it's not too personal, because I'm one of these freaks that don't really like to let out too much on YouTube. If we get friends, then it's a different story, but I hate the world, internet, finding out too much about you. I've heard so many horror stories about it, and that's why I blocked Instagram. People are using my pictures to make collections of money. Englishman in Malta is doing a collection for Malta's poor people or something. They put my picture. I reported to Instagram, but they don't give a shit about it. Instagram said it's up to you to. I reported them, and they're still putting it out. So, oh, I can hear a noise over there. Look how nice, they planted a lot of trees here. Indigenous ones as well, indigenous, if I can get the word out. So they're going to survive in this tremendous heat. Today, well over mid-30s. Mid-30s, probably in the sun it's going to be touching 40, I would imagine. I love it, I can't grumble. There's a little bit of a gentle breeze. There was a bit of a wind when I was talking, so I hope you picked it up, the Folktale. Lovely, lovely farms down there, lovely trees. Oh yeah, look, it's getting windy here now. This is part of Victoria Lines. You can walk all along. This was built, Victoria Lines, by the British. Lovely view here to see any, right across the water it is, Victoria Lines. Oh, I'm exposed here. For sure you're getting some wind noise. It'll be a good test for the GoPro. I got one of those microphones, you know, with the one I use for a Sunday. But for some reason it wasn't connecting, saying that the settings. But when I clicked I looked on YouTube to correct the settings, I don't have that setting, so I have to upgrade the camera, probably something like that. There's the garden. Let's go up there and have a look. This is the lines anyway, it goes to the fort. It goes over there, it keeps going. Formidry, Pembroke. Oh, it's blowing there. Maybe we get a bit of shade in here. Ah, that's better. These trees shaded. Lovely gardening, mostly trees. They've planted a lot, look. Many trees been planted. Many trees and shrubs. In the evening it's quite busy here. Obviously you've got the shade of the trees. Oh yeah, it makes a big difference coming in behind these trees. There was always a garden here. In fact, we might see the old part of it if I can. Over here I think it is. There's an old, because I came many years ago. Oh wow, look at this one. Like a hornet. He's a big one. He didn't like me disturbing him. Here's the old part. It was a long time. Oh yeah, it's working. It was like a fountain or something, or a waterfall. This is the old stone here that was, I think it was Bonici that, the old Prime Minister, Alfred McAuliffe laid this first stone. Maybe around here the tower was, the family lived. Ġnien l-Għarusa tal-Mosta. Alfred McAuliffe, Ministru, 1975. He was a Minister tal-Agriculture. Minister tal-Agricultural. And 14th tal February 1975. Was one of the ministers came, opened it, the garden, in 1975. Obviously this was the only part, I think. I came over here many years ago because I was doing the Victoria Lines. I was doing like bits and pieces, but I still have a ambition to do the whole lot. Maybe we'll wait a little bit till winter time so you don't get too much sun. But I love walking in the summer. I love 30 degrees, it doesn't bother me. Take some water. I don't even like to carry anything to eat really. I like to just have a good breakfast. I could walk most of the day, I think. Wow, look at that. We were up there, guys, remember? On the top there. Bidnija. There's a video. I'll put a link for it. Bidnija. We went on the top there. We're right on the peak. It's a lovely road coming all the way down. There's still something going on here. They haven't quite finished. Malta, I don't know what it is. And they have a sort of habit, Morties people. I hope that guy's not around that says I am slighting Morties people. But a Morties person hearing this would laugh at me, because I speak to many Morties people all through the day. They know me tal-Inglese. Even I'm going along the car and they shout out, "Oh, Inglese." Used to be Ginger. I used to be known because I've been around that area, Hamroon, Mosta, 25, 26 years. So lots of people know me there. I always say to them, what the hell, you do something beautiful like this, then you leave like stones out of place. You know, like, I don't know if I can see here. This one's not so bad. Maybe they're getting better, but in the old days, say they do a road. Oh, and they work hard and they do a beautiful road, and then they leave 2 or 3 stones, not cemented, or the signs, they leave them there. I know a place, they did a road. Where is it now? Over in Balzan. They did a road. And you know those plastic things that go across? They've been there for a year. I just can't understand it. Here's a little bit of information in Maltese and English. I'll skimp on it if you're interested. Restoration of masonry, stones and rubble, which my friend came over. He's from Hamroon. He did a lot of this work. Here you can see rubble walls all around. They did a lot of work. There was none of this here. They really tidied it up a lot. Installation of irrigation system, electricity and lighting, preparations for CCT installation, obviously to keep an eye on it, because it gets abused if it's left here. The surfacing, pathways, building of a number of ramps, obviously for disabled people. This is ideal for disabled because there's no, wherever the stairs there's a ramp, so you can come, beautiful big car park here, park for about 100 cars easy. So you can come and park, just come up from, either come from Mosta or come up from St Paul's Bay, up that big hill. As soon as you start that sort of tight bend, I would suggest, before you're coming to the bend, get in second gear and you come on that very tight bend. Look for the turning on the left hand side. If that cafe is not there, it's the first turning on the left. Just come here, you can drive down to the car park, you don't have to stay where I stood. But right on the corner there's that nice statue, a bit further up, easy walk along there. Ġnien l-Għarusa. Arusa. GH is not pronounced, A-R-U-S-A. tal-Mosta. So it's the garden of the bride of Mosta, translated in my bad Morties. I got a few friends, eh? I don't give a damn if they laugh at me. I'll try and battle through it. Oh, that's another beautiful view from there. You know what we'll do? Might do a part 2, walking to the fort. How about that, hey? Be interesting. I won't put it in here because it gets too long, and I did that, what, 40 minutes. I was thinking whether, I asked a few people, what do you think? Should I split a video in half, like 25 minutes? And but I noticed something. When I do that, I do part 1 or part 2. Part 1, all right, it gets 1,000, 1,500, 1,700. And then part 2, you seem to think, oh, it's the same old. And it doesn't get off the ground, part 2. So that's why I was a bit worried. 48 minutes is not that long, eh? You get the popcorn and you sit there in your bikini and your trunks and your, what do you call it, the blokes? Oh, there's another sign here. Oh, it's obliterated anyway. Oh, this is one of those signs that, that's a controversial sign. You know that one we found, where was it? We found one of these signs. And they're all blotted off, how many miles to Valletta, how many miles from Valletta and this sort of thing. Some said the British did it. There's a little thing from for the kids here as well. Some said it was done from the night's time when to stop the Turks coming in, obviously. We've got a lot of pirates and things like that. So, whatever, there's a lot of these around Malta. Obviously this one, I don't know if it was here originally or there's some in some museums as well. Oh, there's like a amphitheater here. Maybe they do in the summer, when this virus is all finished, they do some concerts here or something. Oh, the audience is here. Hello everybody, I'm Englishman in Malta. Welcome to Ġnien tal-Għarusa tal-Mosta. Shh, calm down guys. You're well watching, you know, part of a video that the Englishman is doing with his subs. Look. Oh, where did you all go? That would be good fun, you know, in the Greek days when they had those theatres. When I went to Rome, wow, that where the gladiators were, that what's it called in Rome then? Oh God, I must be getting Alzheimer's disease. I'm forgetting all the time. Lovely garden here though. This is again the we're going to walk along here then, part 2. Victoria lines from that statue to Mosta Fort. Look at the fort there. You wouldn't even know it was there. Some stairs here. Oh guys, look at this here. Shall we go down there? There's some ladders there. Hey guys, we'll finish it here. And too windy. What's these ladders here? To get down there before the steps, maybe. Danger. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Great support. Love to see your comments. Ġnien, I've been attacked. Ġnien tal-Għarusa tal-Mosta. Hope you enjoyed it. The Bride of Mosta. Little bit of a folk tale about it. Thanks for joining me. Great support. Thumbs up. First time here. Many videos around Malta. We're going to try and pop into some festivals maybe, but they're only for about 2 hours. The statue goes out and comes back in again. Bye guys. Thanks a lot. Big thumbs up. And share if you can on your media. It makes a big difference. If you've got 500 friends, if you just click share, put it on your Facebook, you share it with those 500 people. Okay guys, thanks a lot. See you soon. Englishman in Malta. There was a ladder down to it in the order. Wow, a cord coming through. What do you think, guys? We're gonna have a look. Got my lighter with me. Oops. It's not very good footing.
Englishman from Malta, and I will show you all the signs So please subscribe to my channel and give me lots of likes.